Like, bruh, like streaming has really been fucking up, bro. What's going on here, bro? But you know, I shouldn't care, bro. It's the fucking internet. Like, I don't want to please the internet, bro. Like, it's so crazy because it's literally just the internet. That's why the internet is the worst thing ever. Yeah, say your thought, nigga, yo, hey, let me transition. I'm getting better with this, bro. Yeah, I'm getting better with this, YouTube. Trust me.
Bass rattle shit on my mantle. My vibe is the point of a candle. I told you there's nothing I can't do. I spit on the beat like it's canceled. I'm vicious. Yummy, this beat is delicious. Trey hell like my digits. Like, here you go, nigga. Go handle your business. I did it, I ripped it. Feel like a blade with a bay in the front. Running circles, this is not what you want.
This nigga's my favorite yapper. Okay, Squeaky.
Americans expected a civil war in the next few years. 1 in 5 now believes political violence is justified. And it's not just the US, but around the world. People increasingly see themselves as part of opposing teams. There are many different reasons for this, but one gets blamed a lot: social media. Social media divides us, makes us more extreme and less empathetic. It riles us up or sucks us into doom scrolling, making us stressed and depressed. It feels like we need to touch grass and escape to the real world.
Y'all hear that, bro? Y'all need to go touch grass, my nigga. Y'all like chat. He talking to y'all. He talking to y'all bum ass niggas that be in the house just like on some shit like depressed y'all life, my nigga. Y'all need to go outside and touch some grass. He's not wrong. That's most of y'all niggas.
New research shows that we might have largely misinterpreted why this is the case. It turns out that the social media internet may uniquely undermine the way our brains work, but not in the way you think. The myth of the filter bubble.
I swear, I seen this thing in Boondocks, bro. Literally in Boondocks, they said, shut up and fuck some bitches. That's some shit they said in Boondocks. That shit was the funniest thing. But literally, I apply to y'all niggas, though.
You've probably heard about online filter bubbles. Algorithms give you exactly what you want or what they think you want. You only see information that shows you opinions that agree with yours, while dissenting opinions or information are filtered out.
Damn.
Since you only see content close to your worldview, more extreme and toxic opinions suddenly seem less extreme. You're trapped in a radicalizing filter bubble, and your view of the world becomes narrower and more extreme. But is that true? Extreme filter bubbles seem to be rather rare. Studies that investigated what people actually look at online or are shown by search engines found little evidence that you're ideologically isolated. It's the exact opposite. Online, you are constantly confronted with opinions and worldviews that are not your own. It turns out that the place where you are the most ideologically isolated is your real life, in the real world, with real people. Your real-world interactions with your friends, family, colleagues, and neighbors are much less diverse than your online bubble. The filter bubble exists in your real life, not online. Okay, wait. Online filter bubbles have been the prevailing explanation as to why we've all started hating each other more over the last 2 decades. If that's not the case, shouldn't the internet open our minds and make us more empathetic with each other? Unfortunately, your brain is stupid. Your brain is stupid. Human brains didn't evolve to understand the true nature of reality, but to navigate and maintain social structures.
Damn.
Our ancestors desperately needed each other to survive, so our brains had to make sure we cooperated. That's why social isolation or exclusion feels so horrible, because it was actually life-threatening. A tribe that worked together survived. A divided tribe died. The way communities worked for thousands of years is that, sure, you may have disliked a neighbor, but because you lived close to each other, you also rooted for the same sports club or saw them at church. You both thought that the people from the other village were idiots.
Yo, chat, so question, how y'all feel like the whole world got along? Like, I'm talking about the whole world just got along, bro. Like, how would society even look as a world that just does no wrong? Or, like, basically works together, I guess. Like, I don't know, chat. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, what would a world be where niggas didn't do no wrong and, like, weren't fucking up with each other? Basically, like, there weren't divisions and there weren't no dividing. Like, basically, was no dividing nothing in the world, right? Everybody just worked together how, like, these tribes were, bro. So, you had no choice but like somebody because at the end of the day, they're your fucking neighbor. Or you have no choice but like somebody because at the end of the day, we're all together as a team. Like, what would the world fucking be what in the multiverse shit would that be, bro? Like, what would happen? Like, will we have a president? Will we have so much shit we have now if the world work together? Cause Jesus, bro. I think about that shit every day, bro.
Being physically close made you familiar and created similarities that bridge the gap of different worldviews so you didn't murder each other. And your worldview was probably not that different in the first place because it was formed by the same local culture.
Yeah?
When our brains evolved, this was enough. Whoever was around was similar to us. We liked what was similar to us. This kept us aligned enough to work together despite our differences. As humanity moved on from small tribes to towns and cities, from chiefdoms to kingdoms to nations, our brains and our communities had to adapt to more diverse sets of neighbors. We began to meet on the town square or in universities where we argued and screamed at each other. But in the grand scheme of things, communities were still relatively isolated, we were still pretty similar and aligned with the people around us. Conflict and disagreement are not a bad thing per se. Tension over how we should live can create new and wonderful things. Our values, norms, and taboos are always evolving, and whatever we think is normal today will not be normal in the future. But we also need social glue to hold our societies together because our brains don't care about the meta level of humanity, but about being safe in a tribe. Until about 20 years ago, we did something truly new that hit our brains like a freight train. The social media internet, the digital town square.
Jesus.
Don't you dare disagree with me. Social sorting.
Okay.
In a nutshell, our brains are not able to process the amount of disagreement we encounter on the social internet. The very mechanisms that made it possible for our ancestors to work together in the first place are derailed in ways we were not prepared for. Whether you want it to or not, your brain sorts people by worldviews and opinions into teams. This is not simply tribalism, it goes further. Researchers
I was just about to say that, chat. Like, literally, the world is divided in... Yo, chat, the world is divided in so much shit, bro. It's literally so much shit. Like, it goes beyond black and white, bro. Like, it goes beyond black and white. So, like, it goes from black to white to gay to albino people, bro. Like, it just goes so deep, bro. It's so many fucking categories of people that have, like, these different... Bro, it's so crazy, bro. It's so much shit that divides people, bro. And that's just fucking insane. Example, flat earthers and everyone else. Bro, literally. Wait, what's everyone else? So everyone else just the round earthers, bro? What if last niggas think the fucking thing is a fucking triangle or something, bro? Like chat, that's the thing, though, chat. You got some people who will think the world is a fucking triangle or like a oval or bro. Like, it's so... I tell you, chat, it's literally it can start with the simplest thing, bro. Like, I may like salt, you may like pepper, and I might not disagree with that, so we're divided. Because you like fucking pepper. I might like boneless wings, you might like the bone-in wing. That just... It's always shit that separates us, bro.
Called this process social sorting. On the digital town square, you encounter people that express opinions or share information that clash with your worldview. But unlike your neighbor, they don't root for your local sports club. You're missing the local social glue your brain needs to align with them. For your brain, the disagreement between yourself and them becomes a central part of their identity. And this makes it less likely that you will seriously consider their position or opinion in the future. If you hear bad things about them, your brain is much more likely to believe it uncritically. On the flip side, there are people who share your worldview and are maybe even more similar to you than many people in your real life, which makes your brain like them a lot and kind of hyper-align with them. People who think like you are probably good people because you're a good person and whatever social group you belong to is good. So your brain is more likely to believe their opinions. If you hear bad things about them, your brain is much more likely to dismiss it uncritically. The engagement...
See, but that's just a typical person, bro. See, chat, bro, mind you, chat. That's a typical person. But, like, if a normal open-minded, bro, chat, I feel like I'm not a typical nigga. I feel like I'm very open-minded, right? Bro, if I see some shit, I look at it from, like, both perspectives, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm a nigga that just looks back and like, damn. Then I form my own opinion. I don't just, look at all this shit like, damn. The whole world hates him. The whole world hates him. I might as well hate him. It's more shit like, bro, I look at shit like, bro, okay, the whole world hates him. What the fuck did he do wrong? Why are people saying he did wrong? And what are his intentions type shit? You know what I mean? Like, it just depends, bro. You feel me?
Driven social internet makes it worse because it wants to keep you online as long as possible. And the most engaging emotion is, unfortunately, anger. The more angry you get, the more likely you are to share and engage, and this leads to social media amplifying the most extreme and controversial opinions. It optimizes not only to show us disagreement, but the worst disagreement possible. And because your stupid brain is sorting people into teams, whatever the worst opinions are, it assigns the same opinions to everybody on the other team.
Damn.
What's striking and new about online polarization is that all the aspects of our lives that make us individuals, our lifestyle choices, the comedians or shows we watch, our religion, sense of fashion and so on, are condensed, making it seem that they're parts of opposing and mutually exclusive identities. This simplifies and distorts disagreements about how we should run society so much that it often seems as if the people on the other team are actively, willfully making the world worse. That they're almost evil, beyond convincing with rationality, facts, or civil discussion. While you are, of course, on the correct team, it may be hard to process that you may seem like that to people on the other team. On a societal level, this is dissolving the social glue that's the foundation of our democracies.
Damn.
If we think our neighbors are evil, how can we live together? This is especially bad in the US, where the two-party system makes it extra easy to think of people in terms of teams. Negative opinion about the other party has reached record highs. Okay, is there something we can learn from this? Is there something we can do? Something more positive. Opinion part.
Like
In the
what?
end, it's important to be aware of what social media does to your brain. It's easier to change yourself than to change the world, so you can self-examine why you believe the things you believe and whether you dismiss or believe information based on who the person is who is stating that information.
Damn.
The internet comes with a lot of ups and downs, and just like we had to adapt from living in small tribes to living in cities, we need to adapt to the information age where we have access to billions of people. Evolution is too slow, so we need to find models that work with what our brains are able to tolerate. One model that seemed to work well was the pre-social media internet old people might remember. Bulletin boards, forums, blogs. The main difference to today was twofold. For one, there were no algorithms fighting to keep you online at any cost. At some point, you were done with the internet for the day, as mind-blowing as this may sound. But more importantly, the old internet was very fractured, split into thousands of different communities, like small villages gathering around shared beliefs and interests. These villages were separated from each other by digital rivers or mountains. These communities worked because they mirrored real life much more than social media. Each village had its own culture and set of rules.
Damn.
Maybe one community was into rough humor and soft moderation, another had strict rules and banned easily. If you didn't play by the village rules, you'd be banned, or you could just go and move to another village that suited you better.
Yo, this is crazy. Cause Chad, this is how the fucking world is now, bro. Really? They don't fuck with you, nigga. Niggas go to like other countries and shit. Like, this shit's crazy, bro. Or other states. Like, some people get banished from fucking states and go to other states, bro. Shit crazy.
So instead of all of us gathering in one place, overwhelming our brains at a town square that in the end just leads us to going insane, one solution to achieve less social sorting may be extremely simple. Go back to smaller online communities. Because what our stupid brains don't realize is that we are actually all on the same team. Humanity, on a wet rock speeding through space in a universe that doesn't think about us. We are all in this together. But until our brains adjust to being able to deal with that, we might be better off being a tiny bit separated. One of the worst things about the media we consume is that most news organizations tend to cater to one team, making you feel you're on the correct side. Ground News, the sponsor of this video.
Buddy, this is an ad. Chat, what's going on my camp? Okay, buddy. All right, man. All right. All right, bro. Because what's going on, buddy? Like, what's actually going on here? What's actually going on here? Leave my camera's fucking up. I don't know what this should go to. Oh, just go to my camera. Okay, cool. Perfect. My camera's not fucking me today, bro. Play. Activate. Bro. Yo, YouTube. Let me tell y'all, bro. This camera has literally been like this since I started fucking stream. Like, I don't know what's going on here, bro. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. But, back to what I was saying. W ad, bro. But, yeah, get sniped.
Is trying to...
Wow, that's the whole ad. All right, buddy. All right, cool. I guess that was it, Chad. That was the whole that was the whole vid.